What if I told you that right now, at this very moment, you're being robbed, and you can't see the thief, you can't stop them, and most people don't even know it's happening? This invisible theft has been perfected over thousands of years, used by every empire that ever rose and fell. The Romans used it. The Chinese emperors used it. Your government uses it today. And it all started with a single, brilliant, and devastating trick. Picture this: an ancient king sitting in his palace, surrounded by advisors. His army needs payment. His roads are crumbling. War is draining his treasury dry. He has a problem. He needs more money. But raising taxes? That could spark a rebellion. People have been killed for less. Then someone in the room has an idea. A dangerous idea. An idea that would change human civilization forever. "Your Majesty," they whisper, "what if we could create money without anyone knowing?" Here's what they did. And it's so simple, it's almost genius. In the ancient world, money wasn't paper. It was gold and silver. Metals you could hold. Metals you could trust. Metals that couldn't lie. A coin's value came from the precious metal inside it. Everyone knew this. Everyone believed this. But then the kings discovered the loophole. Late at night, in secret workshops, they ordered their metal workers to melt down thousands of real silver coins. They mixed that silver with cheap copper and bronze, metals worth almost nothing. Then they restruck new coins that looked identical to the originals. Same size, same stamps, same royal seal. Suddenly, the king had twice as many coins, 3 times as many. But here's the trick. Each coin now contained half the silver. The king could pay his soldiers, build his palaces, fund his wars. And for a while, nobody noticed. But the people? The people were paid the same number of coins. Yet mysteriously, those coins bought less bread, less meat, less cloth. Their life savings, held in silver, had been cut in half, and they didn't even know who had robbed them. Rome perfected this dark art. The Roman denarius started as a coin of pure gleaming silver, the backbone of the greatest empire on earth. But as endless wars consumed the treasury, emperor after emperor made the same choice. Reduce the silver. Just a little. Just this once. Except it was never just once. By the time of Emperor Diocletian, the silver denarius contained barely 5% silver. Prices exploded. A loaf of bread that once cost 2 coins now cost 200. Soldiers refused to fight unless paid in gold. Merchants closed their shops. The middle class, the heart of Rome, was destroyed. Here's what they don't teach you in history class. Rome didn't fall because of barbarians. Rome fell because it destroyed its own money first. The barbarians just walked through the ruins. Halfway across the world, ancient China made the same mistake, but faster. Chinese emperors invented paper money, centuries before Europe even dreamed of it. Brilliant, right? Except they made one fatal promise. This paper is backed by gold. Trust us. At first, they kept the promise. Then came the wars, the spending, the impossible expenses. So they printed more notes, but without the gold to back them. Then more notes, then more. Within a generation, Chinese paper money became so worthless that people literally used it as wallpaper and kindling for fires. The world's first hyperinflation destroyed an empire from within. Do you see the pattern yet? Across centuries, across continents, across cultures, every powerful ruler eventually learned the same secret. Inflation is the perfect weapon because it's invisible. You don't need to send tax collectors to people's doors. You don't need to announce unpopular policies. You don't need to admit weakness. You just quietly take. You pay your debts with cheaper money. You expand your armies without anyone asking questions. You keep people too busy surviving to notice they're being drained. But inflation always demands a price. It destroys what people have saved for their entire lives. It punishes workers while protecting the wealthy. It weakens families. It tears apart the social fabric. And worst of all, it destroys trust, the invisible force that holds every society together. Now here's the part that should terrify you. Nothing has changed. We don't melt coins anymore. We use computers. We don't mix silver with copper. We just add zeros to digital balances. We don't call it debasement. We call it quantitative easing or monetary stimulus. But the mechanism? The effect? The theft? Exactly the same. Inflation remains what it has always been. The silent tax that no one votes for, that takes without asking, that enriches the powerful while quietly destroying everyone else. The ancient kings discovered this weapon thousands of years ago. They passed it down through empires, through dynasties, through revolutions. And now it's in the hands of modern governments who have perfected what the Romans could only dream of. Those who understand this history understand its danger and its power. The question is, now that you know, what will you do about it?